Hey, welcome to PNW Enduro. This is going to be a final review on my Sherco 300SE after 3 years and 250 hours. This has probably been my favorite dirt bike I've ever owned, and it certainly has taken me to some of the best places you can ever see on a dirt bike. I'm going to go over some of the pros and cons of the Sherco, and then I'm going to show you some highlights of the past few years riding this bike. I'll start off with the positives. Probably the best thing about the Sherco is the motor. This bike probably has the best bottom end power of any dirt bike I've ever ridden. With the electronic power valve, the power delivery is smooth and consistent. The map switch is very useful, and you can definitely notice a difference in low power to high power mode. I found the parts on the Sherco to be very durable. Things like OEM front sprocket and wheel bearings last way longer than they had on any of my KTMs. The full KYB suspension is good, but I'm not going to say it's great because it's usually valved too stiff for enduro riding. The handling on this bike is excellent. I really like the smaller feeling chassis, although some taller riders feel a little bit cramped on this bike and need to make some adjustments. I know a big concern for people is the availability of parts. In my experience, getting OEM parts for the Sherco has been no problem at all. In fact, my Sherco dealer actually has stock on the shelf, whereas a lot of the KTM dealers, you have to order everything in. Now onto the negatives. I did have one mechanical issue where the shift shaft broke at 106 hours. I also found the transmission on the Sherco to be a little bit notchy shifting, and I find I hit neutral on this bike more than I have on any other brand. The air filter access on the Sherco bikes is just plain terrible. I know the new design coming in 2025 is going to address this, but for now it's really annoying. Lastly, the overall fit and finish is nowhere near what a KTM is. This bike is just plain harder to work on, and things like the plastics not lining up properly is just a bit annoying. To sum it up, the Sherco has been a really great bike, and I would not hesitate to recommend the brand to anyone. I'm going to leave you with some highlights of some of the best rides I've done on this bike over the past couple years. And stay tuned for new content with a new bike coming very soon. Thanks for watching.
Well, this is beautiful. These are some of the prettiest trails I've ever seen. Holy. This is killer. Wow, incredible. Top of the world right here.
Freedom! Woo!
Oh man. Pretty gnarly climb. Exposure